Okay, the little light is flashing and the record button is on, and the car is starting. Radio's on. Turn that off. Get my sunglasses out. It's just bright enough where it's bugging my eyeballs. Wipe all the schmutz off of them. Oh yeah. Well, happy Thursday. Last Thursday of May 2021. Oh, Cletus needs a bath. Moss covered dirt street. Of course, the 84 is not looking much better over there. Okay, what do we got? Just temperature down, fans blowing-ish. Got a full tank of fuel, idling at just under 1,000 RPM. No temperature yet. 542 miles left on this tank, according to the car. Put her in first gear, let the parking brake off, and let's creep on out of the driveway. A little breezy out today. A little breezy out today. I've had a couple of gusts come through that kind of shook the house. Hopefully going across the trestle's not too bad. Oh, somebody's moving. This will blow all the flower blossoms off the trees. Maybe it'll actually get rid of a lot of the pollen. Yesterday I got in the car and I couldn't even see out the windshield. Just a heavy layer of yellow. Thursday means tomorrow's Friday. This weekend is a 3-day weekend. I am off on Monday. Happy Memorial Day. Need to get my lazy butt up and doing something this weekend. I've been pretty inactive the last couple of weekends. A week ago, last Tuesday, I had my second shot. And that was miserable. First one was fine. Just very minor discomfort from my arm. But the second one, that took me out. Within a little while of getting the shot, my arm started burning. It was manageable, it wasn't bad. Took a couple of Advil when I got back to the desk. Had a pizza delivery guy racing up onto my back bumper. Got traffic everywhere right now. Around the corner we go. So yeah, arm was kind of burning, a little discomfort. Got home Tuesday night. Had a little something to eat, stayed up for a while. Alright, crawling to bed. Let's get this thing going. With that, I already pretty much decided I was taking Wednesday off. And, woke up Wednesday feeling like I was coming down with a nasty cold. I got up, ate a little breakfast, called off for work. So I'm going to go up to the park and just do a couple of laps, just move, circulate the fluids, get things moving, just to, maybe it'll help me feel better. Well, I didn't even make it through a full lap around the park. I was practically crawling back to the house. And the burning in my arm kicked off, and the aches were so bad, and the chills, and the fever. insulated flannel shirt. I had a beanie on, little watchman's cap, wool socks, which I never wear wool socks, a regular blanket, a fleece blanket, and a wool blanket on top of that, and I could not get warm. And it was 68 degrees in my house. And I just hunkered down and let it run its course. That was the rest of the day, Wednesday night, and I'd get up every few hours and I'd just try to move around, use the restroom, walk around the house a little bit. I wasn't feeling it. Try to sit in the back room at least, sitting, try to at least watch some videos or something. Let me get in front of this guy. I couldn't even sit in the chair. My back was hurting so much. Tesla, my blinker was on first. You're just going to have to wait. Especially since he's going really slow back there. The semi. So yeah, it was pretty rough. The chills kind of went away Thursday morning real early before the sun came up, but the fever kicked in and just burning up. I was kind of figuring if this doesn't let up, I'm gonna have to call the doctor. I woke up Thursday morning pretty late. Pulled my thermometer out of the cabinet and it still said 100.5. I'm just going to call off. I didn't call the doctor, but I was sure feeling quite a bit better. I didn't have to lay in bed all day. I could at least move around. Stepped outside for a little bit, get a little fresh air. I didn't go up to the park. At least not in the morning. I did it later that day, but just stayed in the house, still wearing the sweats and the heavy shirt. And it was a rough one. Sitting in my chair watching a couple of YouTube videos. 6:30 rolled around that night. I need to get some more water. So I got up and thought my knees were hurting and my back was hurting, my shoulders, my neck, my arm was still burning. Shoulder all the way down to my elbow. Grabbed some water. Sit back down in the chair, click play on the video. I remember sitting there with my eyes closed. I wasn't sleeping, I was just relaxing, letting the video do its thing. Just remember, I feel pretty good. All of a sudden, I feel all right. Cracked my eyes open, looked at the time, it was only 7 o'clock, so it was a half hour. Aches were still there, but it wasn't as intense. It was kind of like residual. The burning in my arm was almost gone. My arm's still sore, but it felt a whole lot better. The fever broke. Still haven't had a whole lot of appetite, but I got all the side effects from it apparently. I can't wear my favorite boots because my right foot's still swollen. Just the ankle. Doesn't hurt. And I don't notice it if you look at it. It's just I can't get the boot on. I can't slide my ankle through the, I don't know what you call it, the throat of the boot. Supposed to wait 2 weeks before, or wait 2 weeks after your second shot or your final shot, when you're fully vaccinated, let everything run through the system and your body do what it needs to do. I got less than a week to go for that. Washington State has now said if you're outside, you don't have to have the mask on if you're vaccinated. So you go to the park without having the mask on. And a lot of stores are opening back up, which I think that's a little premature. But work, once you're fully vaccinated and the 2-week period is up, you can walk around outside without a mask. Indoors, you still need to have it on. Of course, people are arguing that. Well, it says we don't have to wear it if you're outdoors. Well, we work in a big building, just open the big doors. It'll blow through. It's like being outside. It's not your decision. Contractors inside right now, but they don't think they have to follow Boeing rules. They're going to wind up getting themselves walked out. Look at the traffic on the northbound side. Friday. Smell a little burning oil. I was looking under the hood of this thing the other day, and I can't tell if it's just some residual from the repair I did or if I'm leaking oil again from the valve cover. I hope not. Last spring, maybe it was last fall. Remember the weather still being halfway decent. Alrighty, let's watch last minute lane changers here. Alright. Little breezy, cars getting blown around. Showers blow through, some heavy. Maybe it's not too bad, the roads are all dry. This blows through tonight, and then tomorrow starts clearing up, and it's supposed to be a really nice weekend. Up in the 80s for Monday, they're claiming too, so. I tried to get the AC unit put in the window this weekend. It's not warm enough to need it yet, but we're pretty dry. There's already been a few fires in this state, and I don't know what Canada's looking like. I think it might be another bad fire season. I've got, excuse me, got a couple of those or HEPA filter type units. Got new filters for those, get those ready in case the smoke does hit. We're ready to rock and roll. Had some good rain on Tuesday. That was a fairly wet day, especially driving into work. Come around the corner, pulling into Boeing down here, right before my stoplight. There's a, I don't know if I've made comments about it in videos in the past, but there's a nice, one of those 90s, mid-90s vintage Impala Super Sports, big black Chevy Caprice with the nice wheels and all blacked out. Always liked those cars. And this one's pretty clean. Well, it was. Come around this corner here. Keep coming around the corner. We're not going to see him, it's been gone, but then we come around this little corner here, and on the other side of the road, he was leaving for the day. He had spun out like he was hot dogging it and smacked this raised center. You see this pile of dirt on the left right here we're just now passing? Yeah, he was spun around backwards and the right rear wheel was folded underneath the car, all jacked up. He snapped his axle shaft or the hub or something. Didn't see any body damage on it, but probably pulling out of here and hitting the gas and trying to hot dog it. And check out the wheels on that Super Duty sitting in line back over there, huh? Never understood that look, but low profiles on a four-wheel drive truck. Almost got T-boned the other day pulling in here. I was right about here making my turn, and the person coming from the right was trying to beat me. So I'm already there. You're not going to go around me. You have the stop. Had a tricycle rider try to hit one of the guys in the factory last week too. Nothing but attitude when they tried to confront her. Well, I need to stop. The rules only talk about bicycles, they don't talk about tricycles. Wrong. Nobody ever told me I couldn't ride in a pedestrian way. BS. Morons, they're all around us. Crack the windows, shouldn't need to today, but we'll do it anyway. Alrighty, that's gonna do it. Thanks for tagging along. Sure hope I get my lazy button gear and do some stuff this weekend. It's supposed to be 3 nice days, so I should be able to get you guys some stuff to watch other than these lame drive to work videos, which I haven't done for what, a couple of weeks now? So, but anywho, thanks for tagging along. Maybe we'll even take the Jimmy for a drive this weekend. I need to get him out. Need to figure out that running issue too. Wash Cletus, wash the 84. Getting anxious to get on the seat on that 84 too, get that recovered. Get the new carpet in, finish up that interior. But sitting here is not going to get that done. Let me go inside, finish out the work week, and we'll see what we do this weekend. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.